Oh, happy July 4th, almost. So I picked these red roses in honor of July 4th, and actually they were the only ones in my garden. And yeah, they're really pretty. Okay, Barry. Just gonna put them down here. So every July 4th, I think of this one story. And I know I told it last year, but I'm going to have a little different spin on it. But we used to, in our younger days, participate in our little city. We live in Aptos, and they have the world's shortest parade. It's only like half a mile long, but everybody comes, and it's a big, exciting thing. And part of the parade are dog groups. So we would represent the golden retrievers, and we would all meet at the parking lot of the veterinarian, the local veterinarian. So it's kind of crowded, but we would have our golden retrievers, and then there are the Great Pyrenees, these beautiful big white dogs. They were stunning, and the people. It was a club, and they each dog had these beautiful costumes, and they had made carts, and so they were pulling I don't know what they were pulling, maybe flowers or something, and then there were the dachshunds. You wouldn't believe how cute they were dressed, like little hot dogs and stuff. And there were the pugs. They were all dressed up, and our dogs, the golden retrievers, didn't have any costumes. They weren't pulling carts. They weren't doing tricks. They were just being golden retrievers. They were enough within themselves. And every year there's blue ribbons to the best in each category. And I always look around and I'm like, oh, we'll never get that, because these other groups were so elaborate. And
of course, it's not important that we win.
No, we don't do it to win. It's just a fun thing, and it's fun. These are all puppies that have come through our litters. It's nice to see the puppies. Nice to see the dogs all grown up and see the people again. And it's just a fun thing. So this one year we did the parade, and then the day after they called us, the people in charge of the parade, that we had won the blue ribbon for the best dog group. And I'm like, oh my gosh, because there wasn't anything fancy like all the other groups. It was just plain golden retrievers. And I thought, it's really a blue ribbon for love, and a blue ribbon for them being just who they are. And that's what I want to talk about is that we're enough just the way we are. We don't have to have all this. Everyone feels that they would be more enough if they were more educated, maybe more fit, maybe they weighed less, maybe, the list goes on and on. And I want to tell you an experience I had a number of years ago. We were doing a couples retreat, and there was a couple there. They were the most educated couple I think I'd ever known in my life. The woman was an MD with 3 specialties, and these were highly specialized specialties that any doctor would be proud to have even one. The man, and this was from Stanford, by the way, and the man had a master's degree from MIT and a PhD from Stanford. Highly, highly educated people, and they were at our couples retreat, and they called me over. They had some questions, and at first, when I sat down with them, all this insecurity came up in me, like, well, I have a nursing degree and I have a master's degree, but I don't even begin to come close to the education that these people have. Mm-hmm. And they obviously were very, very smart people. And then the thought came to me, you're enough just the way you are. And that's the message that I want to give to me and to all of you, that we're enough just the way we are. Our sincerity and our willingness to give love is beautiful. We don't need to have prettier clothes or weigh less or have more education or be more fit. We're enough. What we are is enough. And that just those words have helped me so much in so many situations. I'm enough just the way I am. And you are enough just the way you are. And you are enough just the way you are. It's a beautiful message.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful message to keep giving to yourself. And once I felt this and had this in my heart, I was amazed. There was a lot they really truly didn't know and needed to know, and I was really able to help this couple. But first, I had to feel this.
Beautiful. I want to share something about the parade, which to me was actually the most important part of the parade. It wasn't, all the other dog groups marched down the middle of the road, on their leashes, right? We gave instructions to our people to let the dogs go, on their leashes, but from side to side where the crowds were, where the people were, where people were sitting, the kids were. And so our dogs were all over the place, and they'd go through the people, and people would just go wild petting them. And I think that was the essence, right? They didn't do tricks. They were just their loving selves, just giving attention and receiving attention. There's a message there for all of us, okay? Just to give and receive attention. Okay, but anyway, I also want to share, because July 4th is coming, and there's a lot of hype and fireworks and all this stuff, but really the holiday is about freedom. It's about the freedom to be our own country and to be self-ruled, and that's the message. The message is the joy of freedom and living life the way we want. And so I did write this song about that.
Honestly, July 4th is not my favorite holiday because, it affects the dogs so much, and it affects veterans that have PTSD, and it's pretty harsh, at least where we live, with all the noise.
Yeah.
But still, the basis, like what you're talking about, is beautiful. All right.
Let me swim in the waters of your love. Let me feast on the bounty of your earth. Let me fly through the heavens in your song. Let me rest in the stillness of your peace. Let me be free. Let me be free. Let me be forever free. Let me swim in the waters of your love. Let me feast on the bounty of your earth. Let me fly through the heavens in your song. Let me rest in the stillness of your peace. Let me be free. Let me be free. Let me be forever free. Sing that with me. Let me be free. Let me be free. Let me be forever free. One more time. Let me be free. Let me be free. Let me be forever free. So let's take a moment right now and just celebrate our freedom. Freedom to be who we are. Let's never take that for granted. The freedom, the choice that we have to live the lives that we live and to keep choosing more love, deeper love. All right, okay? Remember what Joyce said, you're beautiful just the way you are. You're enough just the way you are.
So this is a good practice to do. Just put your hand on your heart and just tell yourself, I am enough. Just the way I am. All right. Well, thank you.
Yeah. I would want to be more like our golden retrievers.
We've always thought that. So filled with love, and they don't accept rejection. They'll just keep trying until someone pets them.
They don't take it personally.
No.
Okay. Much love to you all.